thank you so much for joining my Instagram Live. My name is Makita Waterman. My TikTok connections actually call me Yeg Writer. To give a short bio, I am a problem solver, an amazing writer, and in my opinion, one of the top consultants in social media agencies in my city. I love what I do. I love looking at the problems that people are going through and helping them each and every day. I show up here on social media every day because I know how important it is to continue to provide value to my audience and be myself at the same time and do things in a creative way that nobody else is doing them, because that is the new age of marketing. So I'll go straight into it. Thanks to each and every one of you who voted on business marketing today. Rather than giving tips and advice, I'm going to go over what you should be looking for when you're dealing with a branding, marketing, social media consultant, or whether you're going to choose somebody to help you do your business marketing period, whether it's on social media or not. I do want to stress the importance of the fact that it's really important that you're consistent. Now, there will be different responses to this, and some people will say it's okay not to post on your timeline. It's okay to just post stories on Instagram. It's even okay to just go in and out of Instagram and pop up once or twice a week. I do not agree with that at all. That is bad information. Actually, that's average information. You have to be careful with your business marketing. Thanks for joining Melish Beauty Salon. Today's topic is business marketing, whether it's online or offline. So I'm actually going into some misconceptions or some myths or mistakes that I quite often see different companies do, and I'll make it nice and sweet this morning. So one of the things that you want to do is to be consistent, and when I say consistent, that means at least posting 1 to 3 times a day on each and every one of your social platforms. And the reason why I say this is, I'll give you an example. I have a startup owner that follows me here on Instagram, and she's in South Africa. So obviously the time differences are vast. At the same time, I went around and I decided to start changing my times of posting early in the morning, because a lot of people are back to work and back to business. So they're not on at 11 a.m. my time or 9 a.m. They're on early, and then they're leaving to start their business. And she said to me, wow, I haven't seen your posts in a while. And that's because I don't post at the same time. So if you can increase the volume of posts that you share on your Instagram stories, on your timelines, on each and every one of your social media platforms, that would be great for you. Test out different times and see what works. Try it in the morning, try some in the evening, because people log on to our social media apps at different times. And of course, you want to reach as many companies and potential customers as possible. The other thing that I want to say with consistency is, let's take, for example, Melish Beauty Salon. You're posting certain some of your products and services. It would be confusing if any of us started posting maybe something that's opposite to what we do, or maybe posting a lot of personal photos on our timeline, but we're trying to represent ourselves as businesses. And you definitely want to be on point, be on message, make sure that you have at least 2 or 3 different topics that you're juggling, whether you're showing your products or your services, or whether you're showing behind the scenes of your business, or whether you're showing news updates or things that you're doing on other social media apps, so that people can understand that when they look on your timeline and they're first there taking a look at what you have to offer, they know in a quick 5 seconds whether they should be following you or not, or whether they know who you are and what you do. Thanks for joining Nora Squared. Today's topic is business marketing. Aside from being consistent and showing up with the same topics every day, we also just want to make sure that we're mindful of customer service, or shall I say followers service, which is something you probably have never heard of, but I just made it up. So followers or / customer service on the internet is being compassionate with our audience. Thanks. Taking time to watch their videos, taking time to watch our followers' posts, and commenting and liking, and showing them that we're showing up. I can say for myself, about a year ago, I used to just post stuff on, I'd say, LinkedIn, thinking that if I just post and close the app and not actually interact with people's posts, that I'd get opportunities, and that never really worked for me. So try to create some time in your schedule to show up at least 5 or 10 minutes every day on every one of your apps, and try to correspond with people. If you're looking at people's stories, even if it's a potential customer, make it more about them. Comment on their stories, share a more emoji or tell them, wow, congratulations, I hope you had a nice birthday, and try to have those real human-like interactions, because after all, here on social media, it's not just about us, it's about building relationships, and it can take time, some a little shorter than others, but showing up, paying attention to what people are posting, looking at their stories when we have the time, commenting on their comments and things of that nature, sending DMs and just saying, hey, how's it going? I personally have been sending direct messages to new followers, and I do it in a voice note because it's something that people are not expecting. I do it here on Instagram and on LinkedIn, and people are bewildered and surprised. And I can tell you there are some benefits to doing this, and here are some of the benefits. When I send a voice note to new followers on LinkedIn, for example, some of them actually go on my profile and they actually endorse me for some of my skills. So what that means, if you don't have LinkedIn, is people can come on your profile, you can put skills where people can put a little star or a little checkbox, and they're endorsing you. So when people come on your profile and they see 50 people endorse you for salon services, wow, that makes people say, wow, this person must be credible. So try to connect with people, send voice notes to new followers. Another recommendation for voice notes is if you look on your followers, if you go on your profile and click followers, there's a little section now that Instagram has created for us that says these are the people that you haven't connected with, or these are the most inactive people. If you don't want to unfollow them and you want to give them a chance to see if they're okay, don't be afraid to send a voice note or a little message and saying, hey, we haven't interacted in about 30 days, 2 months, just wanted to jump in and say hello. If there's anything that I can help you with based on what I share here on Instagram or LinkedIn or TikTok, wherever, let me know. That's a great way to really reach out to people, say hello, check in, show that you are not just, again, there just to sell products and services, but that you actually care about your followers. In addition to followers / community building or connections, is actually just making sure that we come with our videos, we have high energy, we're enthusiastic, we're in a positive vibration, because people can feel it. I can sit here and say that I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm super excited because I have some interesting things going on with my business, in addition to interviewing some people on my platform this week that are local business owners. So I woke up with a positive mindset, and I also told myself that, okay, if I'm doing this Instagram marathon at 9 a.m. every day, I want to make sure that a couple of hours before that, before I show my face on a video, that I'm positive, I'm upbeat, or at least enthusiastic. Because if I come on this line and I'm boring, or I look angry, or I look like I'm just rolling my eyes like, I'm doing this live, I really don't want to do this, people can feel that in our photos, our selfies, our videos. They can even feel it in how we write our sentences on social media. People are so perceptive and so they're into the fact that they can just feel how we're feeling about our content and how we're showing up. So whatever you're doing, before you write a post, just make sure you're in positive state. Before you get in front of a camera or you ask one of your business or employees to do a video, make sure that they're happy and they actually look like they want to do it, because the last thing you want to do is look unenthusiastic or maybe angry or tired or fatigued, and people can feel that. And if you do that too many times, obviously it won't be good for the reputation or your brand or how you appear to even a complete stranger that just comes across your page at any given time of the day. Another thing with business marketing is there are some people that literally depend on social media for business, and I don't think that's such a great idea. I did some research for you and found that about 2% of our followers actually end up becoming customers. So if the percentage was 35-50%, wow, I think I'd spend a lot more time on social media. But it's just a tool and a platform to get our information out there. We're educating, entertaining, and inspiring people, and getting them to potentially follow us on other platforms, to check out our YouTube channel, to check out our blog, or sign up for a newsletter. And I'll give you an example. On TikTok, I do all kinds of tips, but I usually stick within the marketing, branding, social media, and then sometimes I do some of the personal stuff, which is what you're now starting to see on my Instagram Reels. And I noticed that because I talk a lot about Instagram, I'm actually getting, without asking them, people are coming from my TikTok, and I'm getting a bunch of TikTok followers following me here on Instagram, and some even went above and beyond, because quite often I do talk about LinkedIn and YouTube, and some of them decided to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on LinkedIn. And I think I had a new person actually sign up for my blog without asking. I just talk about blog writing without saying, subscribe today, because I'm not really in selling mode on social media. I want to keep it into a marketing energy, which really means building relationships with time. So if you have the time, or if you have someone in your family or in your business that is a great writer, get into some blogging. I do my best to blog at least once a week, and although we can't click on the links, if we were to post a link to a blog here on Instagram, people love reading blogs. People love being educated. They want to know how you can help them, and that's really what really builds a business online, is understanding what it is that people want to hear from us. What are their pain points, meaning what are their problems when it comes to the products and services that we offer. Thanks for joining Lush Lashes. Today I'm talking about business marketing, online and offline. So for blog writing, I definitely want to say blog at least once per week. If you can blog once a day, hey, all power to you. That's even more awesome, because it drives traffic to your website. In addition to blogging, the best times to blog as well. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you joining. Thanks so much, Rachel. If you're going to do a blog, I would recommend that you share that blog early in the morning on a Sunday. And I say Sunday because usually that is the time where people check their business or their work blogs, just to see what you're up to, or what people in their family, friends, and connections are up to. Make sure that those blogs are full of information. And when I say that, doesn't hurt to say, hey, we've got a promotion coming up, and keep it light without being too salesy. But in your blogs, you want to, again, think about the pain points of your potential customers, and you have to be the vessel of that information to solve their problems in an entertaining, educational, or inspirational way through your blogs. Make sure that your photos on your blogs are bright. Make sure they relate to what you're talking about. Make sure that your titles and your subtitles catch people's attention, especially your title, how to XYZ, or the secrets to having better lashes, or the secrets to improving your beauty, or even Rachel on the line, the secrets to being raising children, or the secrets to working with children in your industry. Each and every one of us has a talent or a skill, whether we're in business or not, and we can teach that. And believe it or not, I'll give you a quick example. About 3 months ago, I started talking about social media on LinkedIn. It was the first time I ever started doing that, and I wasn't really interested in taking on social media clients, but I had a recruiter in my city contact me and said that she had a client who wanted to work with a business on a contract to do social media. And just for the reason of me doing a video or a post on social media best practices turned into somebody saying, wow, she sounds like she's really good at that. Let me see if she's interested in working with one of my clients on a contractual basis. So the more information you put out based on how you can help people, the more networking opportunities you can get, customers you can get, and even just followers. When it comes to business marketing, influence is really, really powerful. And I'll give you some examples. We all know Michael Jordan. He hasn't played basketball. I think he retired in 1993. That's a long time ago. And if I were to go to a high school and ask a 5-year-old, or a high school, sorry, if I were to ask a 13-year-old, do you know who Michael Jordan is? Even though this man retired and doesn't show his face regularly on media, he would say, yes, my friend or my cousin, or I have a pair of Jordans in my closet, which is extremely amazing, because that means that if we are able to influence people through our products and services, believe that without our products and services, they cannot live without it. They cannot be healthier, wealthier, build their business, improve their lashes, improve their beauty. That's the key to success with marketing, is we have to do it in a way to make people, without trying too hard, feel as if they can't live without our products and services. And that even if we decided to maybe step back from our business and retire, people would still be knocking on our door, emailing us and asking us, Where are those lashes? I need lashes for a prom or an anniversary. Malish Beauty Salon, I need to get my hair done. So if there's any way that you can think of a way to make your products and services shine bright like a diamond, yes, I'm using Rihanna's words, and do it in a way that is genuine to your personality, what you stand for, your beliefs, your ethics, and do it every day on social media, you will attract exactly what you're looking for. Other ways to do business marketing, I can definitely say that interviewing people in your industry, whether it's a salon or a lash company that is, you guys have a healthy relationship, because the last thing you want to do is invite a competitor that might have some ill moments. You get on the live and then they say something, and that's not good. But people that you trust, people that you know, even interview on a live one day a couple of your customers. I think it's a great idea. I do it all the time. Some of the people that I've worked with personally, or people that I actually admire, I have them come on the Edmonton Business Show and I have them talk about their business. And of course, I make it all about them. And it's a great way to connect with these people. And it's also a great way to get in front of their audience. They get in front of your audience. It's a great way to really just have an interesting conversation with somebody you admire, because you never know if that person that you admire might become a customer, or you never know if that customer that you have on one of your Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok lives is so happy and excited about that experience of going live with you that they tell more of their friends, that they upload that live, that they take a screenshot and they put it on their Instagram or Facebook stories. So building relationships is really the key to success when it comes to marketing. I know we're in an age right now where going to networking events is not really something that a lot of us want to do, just to be on the safe side. But now that we have these online spaces to write free blogs on our website, send out free newsletters by email to our contacts, whether it's family, friends, customers, business partners, etc. Show up on social media and have a nice, pleasing, eye-catching video or an eye-catching photo. I'm going to say that one of the best strategies that each and every one of you can do is to create eye-catching content. And I'm sure some of you have seen some of the videos that I put on Reels. The reason why I'm sharing those Reels versus the TikTok videos where I'm just kind of sitting and talking is because I know that when somebody sees my video get sliced up where I'm switching it up, they're going to say, what is she up to? What is she going to say? Let me stand here and watch that. So again, business marketing is about building relationships. It's about being true to your voice, your tone. It's about being true to your followers, and also understanding that not everybody's going to be your follower. Not everyone's going to be a customer. And it might seem for a couple of months to 3 to 6 months at first that you're kind of putting out content and nobody's responding or commenting, or you're not getting any customers, for example. But marketing is a long-term, how can I say, it's a long-term journey. And the more that you can show up in a fun and exciting way and stand out from your competitors, and I'll touch on that quickly too, is when it comes to your competition, there are some people who just kind of watch them, but that's time being wasted. What you want to do when it comes to taking a look at your competition is take a look at what they're not doing. Forget about what they're doing, because the last thing you want to do is photocopy or recycle things that are already being said on the internet, because it's from a long-term perspective. Whatever's working for your competitors, it might not work for you. But what will work for you is looking at your competitors and saying, wow, okay, all they're doing is showing products and services, so I'm going to show my employees. I'm going to show pre-COVID-19 events that I went to. I'm going to take more selfies when I'm at the store buying products for my store or my salon or lashes, and really looking at what they're not doing. Now, I can guarantee that if you do what people in your industry are not doing, you will stand out like a diamond in a haystack, a needle in a haystack. People will immediately say, what is this? Who is this? And what can they do to help me? Let me follow them, because I'm following 10 other people that are doing the same thing, but this person stands out. There's something with this person. So again, marketing, building relationships, it takes time. According to Business Insider, it can take 2 years for somebody on social media to follow you and contact you and purchase something. And it can take 30 days. It's happened to me where people literally just followed me, and within 24 hours of watching my videos, hey, can I buy something from you? Or hey, I need some help with consulting or writing, marketing, blah, blah, blah. So think of it as a long-term game. Social media is not going to go around, it's not going to leave anytime soon. So show up on the apps where your potential customers are using. If you're in business, I definitely recommend LinkedIn. If you're in business, I definitely recommend TikTok. I found out from a TikTok consultant that shares a lot of videos on TikTok that only 3% of the 600 million people that use TikTok are business owners. So that opens up a great opportunity for people like you and me. And I can tell you from my journey on TikTok, I'm now getting more older people following me. I believe that right now about 75% of my followers are between the age of 5 and 25. Now I'm getting more baby boomers, more millennials, more senior citizens following me. I'm now even getting business owners following me because they're really confused about how to do marketing, branding, etc. So definitely make sure that you're on and stand out. And I'd like to open up the floor, of course, for any questions that anybody has. I definitely don't want to sit here and make it all about my message. I want to share add as much value in this live as possible. The new age of marketing, the magazine advertisements, the TV commercials, even the billboards that you see. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't have time to stop in my car and take a pen and a piece of paper out and write down something on a bench or a billboard or even at the back of a bus. I still see realtors doing that and car companies doing that. And I guess it's great, but I really don't have time to write things down anymore. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't place an ad in a magazine, in your local magazine. I'm not even saying that you shouldn't place an ad in a local, in a mall, for example. If that works for you, it might be a little bit more expensive than just showing up for free on social media, but the new age of marketing is on the internet, blogging, anything that you can do, doing webinars here on your Instagram lives. I highly recommend lives versus Zoom because their followers will jump on the live, your followers will jump on the line, new potential followers will jump on the line, and it's just creating a massive amount of exposure for you and the person that you're chatting with on your lives. Other marketing ideas other than emails and blogs and videos, I would just say focus on social media and focus on some of these platforms and do it every day, every week. Make sure that you're sharing what's true to your heart and what you believe in. Products and services that you don't believe in, products and services that don't work, throw those in the garbage. And I'm not telling you how to run your business, but like Slash says, how do we find events here in YYG for networking purposes? That's a great question, Lush Lashes. There are two websites. There's meetup.com. That's a free website where you can sign up. They're going to ask for a bio and a photo, and you can literally put in, events or look for certain keywords for in Calgary, in your city, or in Edmonton. Another great website is Eventbrite. So it's event and then BRITE.com. That is a great way to find online events across Canada, I believe. Online in-person events here in Edmonton or in Calgary. And it's also a great way to promote things that you're doing. So for example, my Instagram Live, I actually put a free Eventbrite thing just saying it's a live stream that I have it going and it expires on September 22nd. And I'm just now starting to see some followers come up. So those are great websites where you can add some events that you're doing, whether it's an Instagram Live or online event, or you can also sign up for online events that are free. Sometimes they're paid, so just keep that in mind. But eventbrite.com and meetup.com, those are really great for marketing things that are coming up and networking as well. Sorry, what was the first one? So Meetup, so that's meetup.com. That's a great one. There's lots of I see lots of events going on in Calgary and here in Edmonton too, and they're localized, which is really great. Some of them meet up at coffee shops, some of them meet up at restaurants and things of that nature. I think sometimes you do have to buy food before you go in, but definitely check those out. That's a great way to network too, and I'm glad that you asked that. Sorry, my tongue-tied, Lush Laxes. Yes, that's it. Yeah, is offline as well. Offline marketing definitely is great. Definitely, if you're safe and you feel like it's okay to go out in your community, now that the restaurants and stuff are open, if you want to wear a mask, sure, that's free. Go to networking events. So Nurse Squared said, my clients' customers are childcare providers and parents. Does it make sense to have two separate Insta accounts? That's a good question. I do believe it's okay to merge your personal and business brand. If you have the time, and keep them both open and show your personal stuff on your personal side with a little mix of business and personal, and then on your business side you can do the same. I personally have one account here on Instagram. I converted to a business profile, but if you're comfortable with being personal and business in one profile, I say go for it. I mean, it's less clicks, it's less uploading and putting in hashtags on both accounts, but if you have the time, keep them both open. I just personally have been, I'm sure some of you noticed, I've been putting up some quite interesting TikTok videos, and I'm showing you a little bit more of the personal side, because after all, that is a part of marketing. Building relationships with people and showing some awkward moments in our life or just poking fun out of ourselves is a great way to build your business as well. North Squared said both are business accounts but different target audiences. Okay, in that case, I would keep them both open, because you don't want to close one. And the unfortunate thing is sometimes when you try to convert people from one app or one page to another, a small percentage of them will follow you, right? I definitely would say keep them both open. And as I mentioned before, do a mix of personal and business just to show people a personal side of you, because after all, 2020 branding and beyond, I strongly believe, will continue to go down the path of personally showing up for our audience. So let me know if anybody else has any questions. I'm going to be doing this Instagram Live Marathon until September 22nd. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What I do is I have everybody kind of check out my stories. They pick a topic that matters to them, and I'm allowing you to control my message, because this is not about me. It's about showing up and adding value to each and every one of you. And I hope that this live was quite helpful and interesting. I will definitely be back here tomorrow morning, same time. I have a couple of guests on Thursday. I have a organic food company in my city. I'm going to be interviewing her instead of doing a live on Thursday. On Wednesday, I might have a prenatal pre-pregnancy company with products and services, interview her on Wednesday morning. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix. And then on Friday, I have Hello K Coach. She has a startup. She is a woman in South Africa, and she offers resume writing services and career coaching. I'm going to be interviewing her on Friday, pretty much 9 o'clock at the same time. So thank you so much for each and every one of you showing up. I hope that you're enjoying the content that I'm sharing. If each and every one of you have anything private that you want to share, questions, concerns, or issues that are happening, feel free to be anonymous, and I'll continue to deliver 3 posts a day, lots of stories every day, and just showing up, being helpful to each and every one of you. But I want to thank each and every one of you, because you are the reason why I'm successful, and I understand how important it is that going live really is helping some of these people that come on. I've had people join my lives, and then 24 hours they do Facebook ads, and without my physical help, just showing up on the live. And so if there's anybody else you want to let know about my marathon, let them know. And I'm going to close out. I actually have to do I have to check on my LinkedIn, and I have to do some business and set up some appointments, or finalize some appointments with people that want to meet with me. So thanks so much, ladies and gents, and the line, and I'll chat with you soon. Hope to see your content as well soon, because I'm seeing a lot of interesting stuff on Instagram here, and I always like taking a look on CNBC.